So, I went to see Jurassic World Dominion, and it was not great. While I really did not like the first Jurassic World at all, I thought Fallen Kingdom was pretty bad, and with Dominion not being so great either, I'm just wondering to myself, why do they keep making these? Oh, well, that's why. Yeah, these movies make like $1 billion fucking dollars, and going by Dominion's earnings, that movie probably will hit pretty close to $1 billion. I mean, come on, it's pretty crazy. And it's kind of a bummer because this movie had so much potential leading off from Fallen Kingdom. I mean, dinosaurs roaming freely among us really seems like something great could have been done with that idea, but it wasn't. So, I'm going to get into some spoilers here. So if you care about that at all, it might be a good idea to click off now. So the plot, or maybe I should say plots with an S, kick off with Maisie, the girl from Fallen Kingdom, running into Blue's kid. Blue had a kid, and they both get kidnapped. Of course, Owen makes a promise to Blue, making a promise to a raptor, that he'd get her daughter back, and then our main characters set off on an adventure. Meanwhile, giant, terrifying locusts are introduced, and it's found out by Ellie from Jurassic Park that they are eating up everyone else's crops except for Biosense, basically the evil big bad corporation of the movie. And from there, she goes to Alan Grant for help, and basically we have our movie with two different plots going on. So right off the bat, I feel like this is a major flaw of the movie, having basically two different plots going on. You got our main characters from the world trying to get their daughter, she's their daughter now, trying to get her back. And we got this thing going on with the locusts, with the OG characters. Everything just kind of feels separated. And the crazy thing is that all our characters, both new and old, don't meet up until the plot conveniences them. It just sort of feels like they run into each other out of nowhere. And oh yeah, that happens a lot in this movie. There are so many conveniences, you may as well just call this movie Deus Ex Machina, the movie. By the end of the movie, getting close to the end, like the third act, all of our characters kind of meet up. And like we have like 10 characters like all together. It's like way too much going on by the end, but yeah, that's not till later. Now, I'm not a writer by any means, and I usually don't point this kind of shit out because I'm not gonna pretend to know what I'm talking about. But it kind of seems that the script was like all over the place. I'm talking bad dialogue, stupid decisions being made, things not making sense, and characters showing up and then just disappearing for the rest of the movie. When I'm watching a review of a movie and they always mention like the script being bad or something, I would always ask myself, well, how exactly do they mean? But now I finally understand. There's things that I just mentioned there, the bad dialogue, stupid decisions, things not making sense, shit like that. So I finally get it now. But I feel like the writing in this movie is probably bad enough that a child could point out some of the stupid things that don't make sense. There were some good moments in the movie. I won't necessarily say that they outweigh the bad, but overall was still an entertaining popcorn flick nonetheless, you know. The bike chase with the two dinosaurs, see that in the trailer. That was actually a pretty cool scene. Ian Malcolm, when he shows up, he has a couple funny moments. And some of his dialogue's kind of a little cringe though, but it's pretty funny. And there were a few wholesome moments as well in the movie. While I wouldn't recommend going to see this, it's a fun, big summer blockbuster movie. You just want to munch on some popcorn and turn your brain off for about 2.5 hours. It's okay for that, I guess. If I were to give this movie a score out of 5, I'd give it like, let's say 2.5 out of 5. Not great, but I mean, check it out at your own risk. you just want to go see some shit blow up dinosaurs and shit like that, then yeah, if you're gonna go, I recommend seeing the shit on the biggest screen possible, like an IMAX or something like that. I mean, that's kind of what these movies are made for, just be on the biggest screen possible. So if you go see it, I recommend you see it on that. So yeah, guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This is my first movie review that I've ever decided to do, and hopefully it doesn't suck too bad. I'm hoping you at least enjoyed it. If you got any feedback, please comment below. Things I should do, improve on, stuff like that. And leave a like if you genuinely enjoyed this video. I would love to get better at this and make more enjoyable content for everybody. More to come soon, and peace out.